the Brits have it right that the term of the campaign ought to be much shorter, winnowing out the way outs before you even get started.
That does look awfully attractive at
It
this point, doesn't
certainly
it? And
does.
Canada does it much the same way. Pretty much the rest of the world does it some other way. Nobody wants to have a 2-year campaign except us. But let's also remember that in that winnowing process, which we've always counted on in the past, we have a hiccup, which is billionaires and other big money donors who can say, I'm going to keep my guy in there. I've paid some pretty good money to have a presidential candidate, and I want to see him run as long as possible. So the old mechanism, which was you ran out of money, you had to go home, that's not operative anymore.
Where is Trump's money coming from besides his own?
Trump's money is coming from his own.
From Trump.
Yeah, and I think
Okay.
I would love to see the fundraiser trying to raise money for Donald Trump, right? Because what would you target billionaires who had more billions than he had? Who would you target exactly if you were fundraising for Donald Trump?
Do you remember Ross Perot saying, I'll take some donations because people need to have skin in the game?
You know, I would say one thing. I think we should stop making predictions about Donald Trump and the limits to how
absolutely.
far he can go because
Yeah.
we've been nothing but wrong. So let's see. It's up to it's not up to us. It's up to voters. Americans get to decide
Well,
if this
it's-
is somebody they want to.
I mean, I
nominate.
think people are really looking now toward even March. You know, you have the SEC primary in March. You have beginning after the SEC primary, the primaries begin to turn from apportionment primaries, where people get essentially the amount that of the vote, to winner take all primaries. So for the Republicans, I think a lot of people were thinking that the Donald would fizzle out by the fall. I think many of them are thinking, okay, we may be seeing this show through March of next year, which is really extraordinary.